Hello and welcome to Darts World Profile, a new segment on the Darts World YouTube channel where Harry and myself ask the same 10 questions to darts players all over the darting spectrum. And we are here with Natalie. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
Great stuff, great stuff. So let's go with the first two questions, Natalie. What was the first set of darts you used?
I actually don't know what they were. They were a set of darts that I found in my friend's kitchen.
Right.
So the only thing I know is that they were 22 grams. Anything else, I have no idea what they were.
So then following on there, what was the first set of darts you purchased?
Oh, there were £12 in the clearance on dart. I think I bought them from Darts Corner.
Right.
So um, I don't recall if they were called. I didn't really pay attention back then because I didn't know what I wanted. So if we're going to the first set that I knew I wanted and throwed with for a time, that was only in lockdown
Right.
when I spoke to someone from Super Darts, Phil from Super Darts, and
All
kind
right.
of said, I want to try something a gram heavier. And I sent him a picture of what I was throwing at the time, which were the £12 set that I bought.
Yeah.
And he sent me a set of Super Dart bombs.
Right. So quite a
And I threw
front-loaded
them,
dart. Yeah.
yeah, I threw them for a short while. And then the next set I had after that were some customs that were made by Super Darts also.
Great stuff. Great stuff. And apart from darts, do you have any hobbies outside of darts?
I, well, I played football before darts. I was football mad. Don't follow it as much now. Um, but if there's not really anything I can say I do other than hobby wise, other than darts, unless watching Grey's Anatomy over and over again counts as hobby.
Well, my wife says similar about NCIS at the moment. So
Hi Natalie. Firstly, what is your favorite competition to play in and why?
Oh, um, on the WDF, it's the Dutch Open.
oh yes, I remember. Yes.
It's so big and iconic. I love the hotel that it's played at.
Devonte Weaver.
Um, yeah, and just the fact that I think it's probably one of, I don't know if it's one of the only ones, but for me, where there are such a wide variety of countries there, so where you meet people from literally all over. Um, so that's definitely my best favourite one on that side. Yeah.
And do
Are
you
you also a
venture
fan
in?
of the open draw format as well?
Say that again. Sorry.
Are you a big fan of the open draw format as well?
Yeah, it's intriguing. Is you don't know what it's going to throw up. So, and I think that's why I like the women's series as well, because that is literally some of the first round games have been really brutal, and no one really wants to play Bo Greaves, Lisa Ashton. No one wants them first round, and it's possible in those events. So it makes it quite interesting.
And the Dutch Open, obviously famous for its party tents. So do you venture into there often over the weekend?
There is that too. Yeah, the first time I went, I did. I did it. I did the party tent. I did the ship or the boat, as some call it, whichever. Yeah, that atmosphere was just the first time I went was just, and I said, "Oh, I'm coming back to this one." It's always on the calendar.
And it's always sold out the day after for next year. That's the crazy thing
Yeah,
about it. You've got to
yeah.
get the hotels there really quick.
I think I've only managed to stay in the hotel once.
Right.
I try every time, and I'm yet to be successful in getting the room. So if anyone can help me, I'll have a room at the Bon Viva, please.
Excellent.
Do you prefer tea or coffee, Natalie?
Neither. I'm a
Oh,
peppermint drink, peppermint tea.
no.
Yeah, and I will drink that morning, noon, and night. Coffee, it's not for me.
How do you
Oh,
wake yourself up in the morning?
With great difficulty. Peppermint tea definitely doesn't wake you up, so it's kind of literally just a few slaps around the face and see how we go.
So, who is your best friend within darts?
Kirsty Hutchinson. Yeah,
Any
we
stories?
travel together, we room together. We do everything. We do everything together. She's definitely my best one. We've had some journeys. She's looked after me more times than she probably needed to should be. But yeah, weekends away without her are very strange now. So I keep telling her she's not allowed to skip any more weekends.
There we go, Kirsty. You've been warned.
She has.
And what would be your main choice for a takeaway meal?
Chinese.
Oh, classic.
I
What's
agree.
your go-to?
All you can eat. Let's not order in because then you have to limit yourself.
Brilliant. I love that answer.
What is your favourite venue to play in, Natalie?
Favourite venue? That's a really tough one. I have to think. Well, without it being a specific venue, I like the ones where it's the hotel as well as the playing venue because I'd hate having to get up and then go somewhere else. I'm not a morning person, so if I can get up and roll downstairs and I'm in the playing room, that's much better than anything else.
Just trying to think of some
But
examples. Because you got the Romanian where you could stay at the hotel.
yeah. So I like that. I like it there. That's what one I've been to, and obviously I've mentioned the Dutch where you
Yes.
you don't always get in, but you can stay.
And the Czech as well. Have you been to the Czech?
Yes, I did do
That's-
that once, and that's a nice hotel as
Yeah.
well.
Is it still the Pyramid?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Where else have I been? I must say I do like the layouts for the venues that they use on the women's series.
Robbins Tennis Centre.
Yeah, and I think it's just because of the space. Whereas sometimes, because there's so many people at the other competitions, you have your men, your women, your youth, that sometimes you can feel a bit, and as nice as the room may be, you can feel a bit hemmed in.
It's a bit close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I can get that.
Natalie, what was the last song you listened to?
The last song I listened to, it's an old one. It's my favourite song, "Girly Girly" by Sophie George.
Right.
It's a song from the 80s. It was my first LP that I ever bought.
Oh, that's a great answer.
It gives me a little pick me up. It's my karaoke song, so to speak.
I think we should do a playlist of all the tracks that they mention.
That's my best song. Going back to me and Kirsty have a ritual that we have to play Joyful Joyful from Sister Act every morning
Yes.
before we leave the hotel. If we don't play it, the day is just wrong.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. And so far, what is your favourite darting memory?
Making my England debut.
Yeah.
Definitely. That's my favourite.
And finally, what is your favourite movie or TV series? But I think I might know this already. You mentioned it earlier.
Yeah, it's definitely Grey's Anatomy.
Some fantastic answers there, Natalie. Thank you very much for taking time away to do this interview. We really do appreciate it.
No problem.
Thank you,
And
Natalie.
Thank you for having me both. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much once again. So there we have it, guys. Natalie Gilbert, the profile.